Attention small YouTube channels. Avoid these big mistakes that I see a lot of YouTubers still making. And if you're struggling to grow your channel, it might be because you're still making some of these big common YouTube mistakes. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the top mistakes that I see small channels making and how fixing these mistakes can help you grow faster and get more views and make more money with your YouTube channel. Trust me, these small changes could make all the difference. So let's dive in. This video is sponsored by SEMrush, but more on them later. Okay, the first big mistake I see a lot of small creators making is not having one clear niche for their channel. Personally, I notice a lot of small creators trying to be everything to everyone, posting random content here and there without one focused niche. This not only confuses your viewers, but also the algorithm to try to figure out what your channel is actually focused on and about. Instead, pick one solid niche that's already proven to do well out there in the YouTube sphere and stick with that. Because if you can see people already out there making successful videos on your niche, then you know that it can be successful for you as well. For example, when I narrowed my niche specifically down to digital products, that is when my channel's growth exploded. Focusing on a clear niche is not only helpful for you and your viewer, but again, it is so crucial to YouTube's algorithm to actually figure out what your channel's about so it can pair your videos with the proper viewers. Niching down also means you'll attract more loyal subscribers that are going to come back again and again to watch more of your videos, which means more views and profits for you with less work. And this is what is going to help you build momentum and grow your channel a lot faster. So if you haven't figured out your niche yet, now is the time to decide. Make a list of all the things that you enjoy, are passionate about, and are knowledgeable on, and start researching them on YouTube. You want to find that there is proof on this topic/niche to make sure the proof is there, which shows you that you can be successful with it too. Now, one common mistake I see is people thinking that if their niche is helping women with PCOS lose weight in 30 days in Canada or whatever, a really specific niche, then they'll say, oh, well, there's no other channels exactly specifically like that on YouTube. Well, maybe there is or isn't. That's neither here nor there. But what I can tell you is that your niche is not all those things you just listed. Your niche is simply weight loss or nutrition or whatever. You want to look at your niche, even if it's specific, and think, what is the broad niche that's on YouTube? Now, there are a ton of people on YouTube teaching weight loss, nutrition, blah, 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 blah. So that means there is proof that your niche will also succeed as well. Okay, now the second big mistake that I see a lot of small creators making, and honestly even big creators, is not modeling your thumbnails and titles after other thumbnails and titles that have proven to be successful. One of the best ways to grow your channel faster is to simply model and iterate on topics and things that have already done well before. So for example, instead of starting every single video idea from scratch, every thumbnail from scratch, every title from scratch, you should be spending hours every single time you iterate your ideas to go on YouTube, do the research, to find videos, thumbnails, titles out there on the topics and things you want to do that are already proven to work. For example, I have a big list of my competitors and I'm constantly monitoring what they're doing on their channels. And I will constantly see, okay, this video did okay, this video did okay, this video did okay. Oh wow, this video got like 10 times more views than their average videos. I should do a video like that. So I'm not copying their title. I'm not copying their thumbnail. I'm not copying their topic. In fact, I rarely ever watch my competitors' actual videos. I just look for the topics that pop off and I decide to do my own spin on that. So for example, I noticed one of the things that was popping off on YouTube was X digital product ideas for blank. So like X digital product ideas for passive income, X digital product ideas for making money online. So I decided to create a video topic, title, thumbnail around 5 digital products that make money online or 5 digital products that create passive income or whatever that is. And so I created my own spin on the title. I created my own spin on the thumbnail. So I looked at the thumbnail that did well and I modeled it. I didn't copy it. I modeled it. I did things similarly, but I changed, color, text, things like that, the proof with my own numbers. And then of course the video was completely unique to myself and my story as well. And that is what I find a lot of smaller creators are not understanding is it's not about coming up with ideas from scratch. It's about finding proof of what's working out there on YouTube and then modeling and iterating on that. This is going to help you grow your channel so much faster. But I will say there is something that I've been doing in addition to modeling successful videos, titles, thumbnails. And that is turning those successful video examples into templates and then making making sure to use good SEO keywords within that title template. That way I'm ranking for YouTube's homepage, but I'm also ranking for YouTube's search. I have recently discovered when you can combine both of those, it is fire. This video is sponsored by SEMrush. So for example, I shared earlier that I saw a popular video that was like 10 digital products to make passive income. So I decided to make that into a template, X digital products that blank. So I decided to do videos like 5 digital products to make passive income or 5 digital products to make money online. And how I came up with those words at the end of the title was by using SEO keywords that were popular. And to do that, I used SEMrush. So what I'm doing is I'm modeling popular videos on YouTube, which is going to help me rank on the homepage, but then I'm pairing it with good SEO keywords that are going to help me rank for YouTube's search. And again, when you pair these together, it is the best of both worlds. So to be more specific to find these SEO keywords, I use SEMrush's SEO keyword tool. So again, I'm finding videos that do well, I'm turning those titles into templates, and then I'm pairing that with those hot SEO keywords using SEMrush's keywords tool. And SEMrush has agreed to hook you guys up with a 14-day free trial. So you can use this YouTube tip that I'm sharing with you right now to start implementing this in your videos and seeing results as soon as possible. So go ahead and click the first link in the description below this video to start your 14-day free trial of SEMrush now. Okay, the third big mistake that I see small creators making is not hiring a thumbnail designer. Listen, your thumbnail is the first thing people see when they are deciding to click on your video or not. So if it's not eye-catching and amazing and stands out in the sea of thumbnails, then your video's likely not going to get clicked on. And if they don't ever click on your video, then it doesn't matter at all how amazing your video is. You could have spent hours, days, weeks, and years making this video, making it the best video possible, but if you don't have that amazing thumbnail to get that click, no one's ever going to click through to actually watch that video. For example, when my channel was newer and I was just making my own thumbnails and I didn't know what I was doing, which is totally fair. Creating thumbnails is a whole skill in itself that you have to learn. And I was only getting about 3% click-through rate or CTR. But after hiring a professional thumbnail designer who knows what they're doing, I now get around 7% CTR or click-through rate on my videos. And even my video yesterday got over 10% click-through rate. So I'm telling you guys, investing in a professional, knowledgeable thumbnail designer is key. And I think the cost of what you're going to pay for a thumbnail is probably going to surprise you because it's a lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be. And this is a really small investment to make in your channel that could really create massive change for your channel. So I've seen people pay anywhere from $5 on something like Fiverr to $10 to $20, all the way up to $300 plus for a thumbnail. And now that is a huge range, and that's because there is a huge range of thumbnail designers and skill sets. For me personally, I pay $15 per thumbnail, and I have found a number of amazing thumbnail designers at this price. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you find that helpful. And for me personally, I have not had luck finding thumbnail designers on Fiverr. I actually use Twitter or X, and I just search in the search bar YouTube thumbnail designer, and then I scroll through everyone's portfolios and I'll message whoever I think looks like a good fit. Okay, the fourth big mistake that small channels are making is not scripting your YouTube videos. Sure, before we all started on YouTube, we thought, how hard can this be? I'm just gonna put my camera on a tripod, sit here, yap my little yapper off, and I'll have millions of views in no time, right? I know for me, when I first started, I turned on my webcam, I yapped away, and then I was surprised that I only got like 30 views. Like, what the heck? Is my YouTube broken? Like, should I delete my video and repost it? Is something wrong? And you really have to be able to look at your video and judge it with a different set of eyes. And you have to be able to ask yourself this one important question. If you think your video isn't getting as many views as you think it deserves, then ask yourself this: is your video the best video on that topic in your niche possible? What do you think? I'm guessing the answer is probably no, and that's okay, because if it was yes, you'd have millions of views and millions of subscribers, and you probably wouldn't be watching this video. And that's okay. I still don't think I make the absolute best videos on YouTube ever, man. You know, I just don't, and that's okay, and I'm gonna get better with every single video. But one way I've gotten a lot better with my videos is instead of just yapping, I started to make bullet points. And then to make my videos even better, I started to script them word for word, which I know seems like a total pain in the butt, but I have noticed my views really increase when I'm scripting my videos word for word. I think it makes sure that you really stick to the point, it's cohesive, and it's going to be a really great video for your viewer to watch all the way to the end. I remember before I started scripting my videos, my retention rate was like 20%, and now it's like 45% plus. So I know based on the stats that scripting my videos word for word has really paid off. And there's a reason I brought up CTR with your thumbnails or average view duration and watch time with your scripting, and that's because these are the two metrics that YouTube looks at when it decides to push out your video and give it more impressions and therefore more views. Is YouTube's looking at, okay, how many people are clicking on this video? What's the click-through rate? And how long are they watching? Are they liking this video? I see they're clicking, but are they liking? And if they do both of these things where they're not only clicking on it, but they're actually watching it. And when I say liking, I don't mean like clicking the like button. That doesn't really do anything. I mean like how much are they actually watching of the video, right? That signals to YouTube whether it's a good video or a bad video. Oh, and if you want to start scripting your videos, I'm actually going to give you my YouTube script template completely for free. It's in the link in the description below this video. Okay, the fifth big mistake that I see small creators making is not treating their YouTube channel like a business. I see so many creators treating their YouTube like a hobby, not taking it seriously, not being consistent, and then sitting there being like, I don't know why my channel isn't amazing. I don't know why I don't have millions of subscribers. Mamma mia! I don't know what this accent is. I'm so sorry. But I'm here to tell you that if you really want to make an impact, you want to actually grow your channel and get lots of views and subscribers, then you gotta take it seriously. You gotta treat it like a business. This means setting goals, tracking your analytics, and investing time and resources into your channel. Yeah, that means you might need to spend $1. That means you might need to hire a thumbnail designer eventually. That's okay, because if you treat it like a business, you're gonna put money in, but you're gonna get money out, because eventually you're gonna get monetized through AdSense if you aren't already. Eventually you could get brand deals. Eventually you could sell digital products. There are so many different ways that you can monetize on YouTube. So go ahead and let me know what was your top takeaway from this video in the comments below, and I will personally respond to every single one. So now that you know the top 5 big mistakes that small channels are making, you might be wondering, how much money can you really make as a YouTuber? Well, I actually went inside the Vid Summit conference and I interviewed real YouTubers making probably way more money than you're thinking. So if you want to check that out, go here and check out this next video now, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be so much more powerful and you're going to leave being very motivated. See you in the next video.